What's going on, guys? So I got a few parts in here that I am getting ready to put on my Grom in preparation for the Smoky Mountain Crawl coming up in here in just over a month. So I'll show you here what I got. Ended up getting a set of Kenda KD1 quick tires. They're a pretty new tire. I'm excited to get a review out on these and see how they really handle. The reason why I opted for these over something like a Dunlop TT93, I think that these tires will end up, they're a little bit more street friendly, I think, than what the Dunlops are. And these ended up coming in the stock tire size, whereas I think you can only get like a 120 rear for the Dunlops. Some other mods that I ended up getting for this is a little prep for the Smoky Mountain Crawl. I got 14 tooth front sprocket because I have 6,300 miles on mine. It's well overdue. And I also ended up getting a set of stainless steel brake lines. Gonna bleed those completely, put some Bel-Ray brake fluid in there. Let's see here. I already got the front plate that goes right here, just like this. It covers up your front sprocket. Got that off. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is take two 8mm bolts, and I ended up using a deep well because this bottom bolt, you really need a deep well to get into it. But I'll show you guys how to get that off from here. Okay, so to give a little update, these bolts that actually go on the front faceplate right here, they go on this little adapter piece, or I guess it would be like a collet of some sort, and they hold it such as this. And these are a 10mm bolt. There's two of them, pretty simple to take out. This is my new 14 tooth front sprocket. Should end up giving me a little bit more torque, not too much, but in case if you were wondering, I'll do it like this. This sprocket really probably needed to be replaced. You can tell because the top part of the sprocket isn't very pointy on the old one, and it's starting to get rounded off. So it's probably a good thing I spent the extra couple bucks and got one of these. So another thing I failed to mention, that when you're in here changing your sprockets or anything like that, it's always good to take the time and clean out all the gunk and really just clean up any parts that you're coming off of, taking off, and you're able to clean up. Especially in here, there's a lot of gunk that gets just caked up just from your chain splattering grease over time. You can see I got all that crap right there, just with my fingers, went in there and scooped some of it out and wiped it clean best I could. Same thing should be done with probably the inside of this. I'm gonna get ready and go and clean this out the best I can. Just something I thought I should point out. Alrighty, so figured I'd give another update on this. Was able to get the sprocket on. If you've ever done a sprocket before, it's pretty simple. All you gotta do is slide it in, and on this output shaft there's actually a little bit, there's like a groove cut out for this like collet holding piece. All you gotta do is slide it on and then basically rotate it about 1/8 of a turn to the direction to line it up with these two 10mm bolts. And once those get lined up, you basically tighten it up, and you will have a little bit of play, but it should be alright. Now all I have to do is clean this up, throw her back on, and that should be a good sprocket change. So just like that, ended up getting the side plate cover back on, and I do need to tighten my chain, but I'm not terribly concerned about it right now because I have those sitting right over there. But anyways, got the side cover back on. I drove it around the block. It seems to work just fine. Did I feel a big difference in it? Yeah, a little bit, but it wasn't a major difference. Main reason why I got the new Sprocket, I decided to go down one tube just to see how it was. Ends up being all right, and gave me a little torque, but my battery's about to die. If you enjoyed the video and like the install, be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.